A lot has changed recently when it comes to business text messaging, especially if you use local numbers. A business line with a local area code can now be considered a carrier-sanctioned messaging channel called 10-digit long code, or 10DLC. With the new status, though, comes a process for registering brand and campaign information to the carriers so they can be sure that you and your customers are sending wanted messages. The carriers have designated a third-party company called the Campaign Registry to handle the registration of brands and campaigns. The Campaign Registry, or TCR, is the organization that will assess the trust score assigned to each brand and pass that information along to the carriers so they can assign their limitations according to each individual system. To understand how this applies to you, we first have to identify your role. You're either a brand or a reseller. If you are a single consumer-facing brand sending messages on behalf of yourself only, like a large retailer, you don't qualify as a reseller or campaign service provider, meaning you have to rely on your messaging vendor to either register for you or give you an interface to register yourself via their portal. If you are a reseller representing multiple brands, you do qualify as a campaign service provider with TCR directly. Registration will need to be undertaken for all brands utilizing local numbers through your service. Because only one brand can be associated with each campaign, software companies that send messages on behalf of multiple brands, or what Twilio calls ISVs, would also be considered resellers. During the registration process, TCR will ask for information related to three things: the brand itself, the reseller representing that brand, and the campaign. For the brand, basic identifying information is required, like legal name, contact information, industry, and more. For the reseller, TCR asks for just basic contact information. And finally, for the campaign itself, TCR asks you to provide the general use case, like notifications or marketing, as well as a description and example message content. Once registered, a campaign ID will be generated immediately that will need to be associated with your numbers in order to be recognized by the carriers. You might be asking, do I really have to do this? If you want to send from a local number, then you do have to do this. AT&T has indicated that filtering for unregistered traffic will start on June 1st, 2021, and T-Mobile has also indicated their plans to make registration a requirement. I know this may sound complex, but Bandwidth is here to help. Please reach out to talk to one of our messaging experts with your 10DLC questions today.